The next stage that we have lined up is Dangerous When Dead, stage 28. This one's a little bit tricky, a little bit annoying, but honestly overall not too bad. What we are going to do is grab a fire spell, and you'll see why when we get in there. And so I'm going to grab Mustard Bomb, like I've said before, that's kind of my favorite fire spell. And one other spell we're going to grab is Saintly Beam. I'm not going to be using this a whole lot, I'm just going to be showing that it is an option. For folks who have Stormblood spells, but Mustard Bomb, Flamethrower, even Bomb Toss is totally fine here as well. So let's go ahead and get started. And I'm just going to put these on my bar. Oop. I accidentally put that in the wrong spot. Let's grab Saintly Beam. Okay. So the gist here is this is a boss that you've seen in Alliance raids if you do those. I'm going to start with a Song of Torment. I'm going to show really quick. Mustard Bomb only does 1 damage. Doom Impending. For this, we want to be healed to full. So we're just going to heal ourselves up, and you'll see why. We get a Doom. It's cleansed when we're at full health, but we also get an Incurable. That means we can't cure, so we need to be full before it actually comes up. Now, these guys right here, this is why we took a fire spell, even though Durin himself only takes 1 damage. So you'll see, I'll switch to them. I'll cast Mustard Bomb. You can see, it does a ton of damage. But these adds actually also take full damage from Saintly Beam. There's Cackle, so we're going to interrupt that. We're also going to refresh our dot. So you can see Saintly Beam is a really strong option here. Does the full 500 potency, but do note that something like Mustard Bomb will still do 440 potency. Here's Megadeth. You may have seen this before as well. If we step into the death pool there, we're a zombie, so we're immune to death. It's going to cast Hellblar Shriek, and when he does this, it's just small AoE. He's going to go to the center. He's going to spawn some adds around the arena. For this, we're going to Mustard Bomb, or Saintly Beam if you want. I do recommend Saintly Beam if you can get it. For the AoE packs, it's really nice because it has no damage fall off. By that I mean, if you look at Electrogenesis or Mustard Bomb or any of those spells, they'll say deal some amount of damage to first enemy and then 50% for remaining enemies. Quick heads up, for Funeral Pyre, we're not going to get into the death puddle. All the undeads on this stage take double damage from fire. That includes us if we are inside there, so we don't want to do that. It's going to spawn some more things. If there's any Palace enjoyers, Palace of the Dead, you may recognize these enemies. They're kind of scary. We're just going to make sure we constantly top ourselves off. And as with other stages, we're going to keep watching the cast bar, just in case there's something we need to interrupt. Here we're going to heal ourselves up again. There's Brainstorm. So this is Mind Hack in a lot of other sort of fights. We have Forward March. That means when that debuff times out, we're going to run forward. So we're going to move towards this safe space. If you start in the center, that's the right distance to go to get to the safe space. Gonna do Hellblar Shriek again. Nothing too spooky, just some damage. But then these are spooky. These undead Gravekeepers, they really hurt. So we're gonna try to kill these as quickly as possible, and making sure to keep healing ourselves. See, there's another Necrobane puddle, so we're gonna move. Gonna keep healing. There's another Necrobane puddle. We'll refresh our dot. And then we'll just keep killing. Here's Doom Impending. So, remember for this, we have to be at full health. Oops, accidentally hit my fish. And once again, we get cleansed. There's Megadeth, so we'll step into here. This is a stage where if you have Palm Cure, it will be much better than Exuviation. It's almost twice as much healing. Here's a Cackle. We'll just toss a fish at him to interrupt that. Also, I do want to note, I mentioned to bring Saintly Beam for the ads if you have it. Do note that he himself is not undead, so he doesn't take a lot of damage. Okay, we've got About Face, so now we're going to run backwards into the safe spot. You can see it's right there. So we'll just face our character this way. We'll run to the safe spot, and we're good. Doom impending. You know what that means. Heal back to full. And he doesn't even spawn any more ads. We're just going to continue on like this until he's dead. Funeral Pyre. We just don't stand in the puddle. Doesn't hit us too bad. Or too hard, rather. There's a Cackle. We'll interrupt. Almost didn't make the interrupt there. He's going to do another Brainstorm, but we'll kill him before it matters. And there we go. Stage 28.